Hi there, my name is Marcy and I help businesses to bring more customers in the door. I was speaking with Melissa today and she said that this was the email that the people would see it that mattered. So I just did a quick, not going to take up very much of your time here, a quick overview, like a mini little audit of, where your standings are as far as your online presence. And looks like you guys are doing really well. You got a bunch of locations. The ones that I did check, this particular one is Abbotsford. But for Abbotsford and Langley, and I think Chilliwack for sure, you're definitely showing up first all over the place, which is great. Now, Google, just quick overview. Google will always set up the first page the same way. They're going to put paid ads if anybody's running them on the top, and if there's lots of businesses, more on the bottom. This is your Maps listing or Google My Business listing. So, I see you here in a number of the locations, which is good with that search term. Other search terms, sometimes it'll fluctuate on where you're going to sit, but that's where you want to optimize all of the key terms to get yourself showing up as much as you can. And here you are in the number one organic position. So meaning that these two people don't have to pay for the clicks. So good job. So I just like to do a little bit of educating. So if people wanted to make sure that they were, on all the search terms, not just, like one, but going in and making sure they had everything covered and beating out their competitors, I like to just share with business owners how that actually works. The thing with most websites, the thing about none of this stuff is rocket science. It's a matter of going in sort of reverse engineering what it is that the competitors are doing and just make sure that you do more. You do it better and you do more. So the things that I'm going to just touch on here are content, backlinks, and citations. So by content, it's just a fancy way of saying the words on the page. Most websites, like mass majority of websites on the internet, probably because maybe they're just built by people that just do website building alone rather than both understanding the search engine optimization. So here would be an example of this. You want to have it looking, pleasing to the eye for your customers and all that, but there is the behind the scenes, the what matters to Google. So here's an example with this picture, unnamed -1. So here's a missed opportunity. That if instead of it being unnamed, -1, it was, garage door repair or, like I kind of looked into some of your back pages. And if you wanted to optimize, you could take things like aluminum doors, steel designer doors, because somebody that's looking exactly for that custom, wood panel or just wood panel doors, you could be ranking for all of those search terms, making sure that you show up in the number one position for all of those. And that's why the content is so important. It's the home page that carries the most of the weight as far as that. When Google's got the bots crawling, back pages can rank, absolutely, but Google likes to see 1,000 to 1,500 words on your homepage, and when you get that written by a professional content writer that knows how, you've got a company that does the keyword research, which we hand off to the content writer, and then they know how to write it. Like Google, they're striving when somebody searches for something, they want to serve up the most relevant results because they want to keep you on their search engine. That's how they make money. So, it's not just as simple as listing all these keywords on the home page. They want it in well-written, content, not plagiarized in any way, like original authoritative content. And they're going to serve that up above something else because they want to keep their searchers happy and keep them there. So the importance of content, I would say that probably with you guys, that would be the big thing, because I've put your site into which shows me goes on behind the scenes, and you're pretty strong in your in your backlink profile. So that's looking good. That's carrying the weight. Some really great content to go along with that, and you'd be surprised on how that's going to push you up even more. And the third thing was the citation. This is a citation. Anywhere where you've got your name, address, and phone number on the internet, that's a citation. So they'll typically, did I do an Abbotsford? Yeah, Abbotsford keywords. You're typically going to find, so we've got All West, Superior, and Doorcare. And you guys are there, Superior's there, and All West is there. So yeah, like 9 times out of 10, that's what I'm going to find. The people that are showing up, the top 3 in the maps, they're going to be showing up in the top businesses when I put it into the citation finder. But there again, you know, you can see how you're kind of leaps and bounds, which is what is really contributing to you showing up in those maps listings. But with your different locations, I don't know if you have like separate map listings. I didn't dig into it that far, but this could be a means of making sure that you're showing up in more also. But as I said, the content is the big one. That if you had some content written, and you know, just down here at the bottom of the page, you know, 9 times out of 10, it's not the customer that's reading it. It's just there for the algorithms to pick up on and to find the content that are the words that are pertinent, have your keywords in there, and boost your listings. So if it was something you were interested in, there you go. You know now. As I said, I'm going to keep it brief. My information will be along in the email. If you had any questions that you wanted to ask me, feel free to reach out. Happy to help out any way I can. Once again, my name is Marcy.